Visit edpyapp.com, edpyapp.com, and once we get there, we're going to launch EdPy, and we have a choice of two robots here. Ours is Edison V2.0. We'll hit Start Programming. So this is what we always see when we get to edpyapp.com. I'm already signed in to my account, but if you don't have an account, you would go over here to Menu. I'm logged in, but you would see Log In, and you would either have the option to log in with your password or to create an account. Once you create an account, you're ready to start programming. Everything you see from line 1 to 11 is pre-programmed to let Edison know what version of the software is being used for Edison. It's version 2. What the distance units are, they're using centimeters. I'm going to quickly change that to inches, and you'll notice when I do that, a autofill menu comes up. I'm going to use that autofill menu whenever possible. I just clicked on it and selected it, and if you notice, something happened here that I need to undo. We now have ed dot, ed dot. We only need one of those ed dots. So you have to look out for that. Ed tempo equals medium, that's all fine. Your own code will start with this line, line 12. So our first line of code is going to be ed.drive, and I'm going to start typing that, ed.dr, and I see a whole bunch of options come up. I'm going to pick the one that just says ed.drive with 2 parentheses and click on that. Once I do so, you'll notice that we now have parameters in there like direction, speed, and distance. I'm going to do the same for this. I want to drive forward for my first program, so I'm going to start to write forward, and it says ed.forward. I'm going to pick that. I'm going to highlight speed, and I'm going to type 5. Ed goes from 0 to 10, or 1 to 10. 1 is the slowest, 10 is the fastest. I'm going to say 5, and I'm going to pick ed speed underscore 5. Distance is measured as we indicated up here in inches, so I'm going to write 10, and that's going to... Now that we have one line of code, we're going to just try writing one more the same way. We're going to have ed drive backwards 10 inches, so he's just going to be moving forward and back, and then we are going to make sure we know how to get that program into our robot. So we're on line 13. We're going to start typing ed dot, and we're going to select ed drive from the list. Direction is already highlighted, so we're just going to start typing the word backward, just backward, B-A-C, and it comes up, ed dot back. We just want that one. Speed is not highlighted. I'm going to highlight speed, and I'm going to type in just the number 5, and select ed speed underscore 5. And distance, I'm going to get rid of the word distance there, and I'm going to write 10. So now our code says ed.drive, ed.forward, ed.speed underscore 5, 10. Ed.drive, ed.backward, ed.speed underscore 5, 10. We're ready to program it. We go to the upper right and hit Program Edison. It's now turning that program into a sound wave, actually, which is what is going to be used to program Edison. We make sure our volume is all the way up on our device and that our wire is plugged into the headphone jack and the other end is plugged into Edison. Edison is turned on, and we are going to press the round record button once, and then we are ready to click Program Edison, and our first program should be set up and ready to go.